Hey, what's up people? In my last video we talked about the Quasar airdrop, Arbitrum Odyssey week 4 and layerzero airdrop. It might interest you to know that the Quasar airdrop checker is already live. Yes, you can see this tweet on their X handle. So when you go to this tweet, you will see that you cannot check your Quasar airdrop. I want to believe strongly that so many of you actually qualified, and there has been so much rumor in the last few days on X concerning layerzero airdrop. Guys, the only thing I can tell you right now is that layerzero airdrop is just around the corner. If you have been grinding all this while, I want to say congratulations in advance, because it is going to drop anytime from now. Also, Republik has announced and confirmed their airdrop and token listing. If you have been following me on this channel, you will recall that I talked about Republik, which is a social file, and I asked a lot of you to participate. So their airdrop is confirmed and it is listing in this very month of November. Arbitrum Odyssey week 5 is also live. And the Manta quest, which has been going on for some time now, we all know that Manta has raised about $36 million. Their token is confirmed. Airdrop is also confirmed. I should have made the Manta video a long time ago, but because of one or two challenges here and there, I just couldn't meet up. So sorry about that, but there is still time for you to participate in this quest and position yourself for a possible retroactive airdrop from the Manta network. Okay, we're going to be looking at all of this in this video. Please sit back and grab a cup of coffee while I take you step by step on what you need to do. Let's go. Alright, welcome back guys. This is where you're going to check your Quasar allocation. That is, if you're eligible for this airdrop, all you have to do is to paste in your Quasar wallet address right in this box and go ahead to click on check. You will see that I'm eligible for 4,750 Quasar token. Yes, you can go ahead and check yours right now. And if you're eligible, then congratulations to you. Like I said in the last video, it's just an airdrop for 2,157 persons only, and the plan to do a wave 2 airdrop. This is airdrop wave 1. So airdrop wave 2 is definitely coming, and the wave 1 is going live in the next 22 days. Yes guys, I told you about Republik. If you take a look at this tweet on their X handle, you will see that the RPK token is confirmed. Both RPK listings and airdrops have been confirmed for November. Slight airdrop delay due to implementation of additional anti-bot measures. Over 150k bot accounts have been deleted. Further measures continue. So this is a great news, because not every account there is an account owned by a human. There are bots running everywhere, so they have been able to remove about 150 of them, which is a great news. Airdrops are continuous and based on XP. Delay does not affect allocations. RPK is not another governance token and represents value of the community. All platform fees collected are airdropped to the community. RPK is also the sole utility token and governance token. Boosted SP period will be extended to reward existing users. RPK contract audit completed and ready to be deployed. Yes, we're getting this airdrop in this month of November, but the good news is that you can still participate. Just in case you have not been doing the needful, you can go to their handle to read about all of these, and the community is excited for this opportunity. So how do you participate? I'm going to leave a link in the description. Use it to get started right now. You can see that I've earned about 31k plus XP, which is going to be converted to the RPK token. It is that simple. All you have to do is to use the link in the description to sign up right now. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Okay, if you want more information about this, check my channel, this very channel right now. You will see the video I made about Republik. Go through it to understand this project better. Okay, let's head straight to Arbitrum Odyssey week 5. And these are the projects for week 5, Doodoo and Swapper. So we're going to be doing the needful right now. We head straight to Galaxy, and there we're going to see exactly what we need to do. So first, for Swapper, you need to follow them on Twitter, which I have done, and you need to provide liquidity on Swap Ether or Ether and USDC on Swapper. I've already done this and I've claimed my NFT already. So about 8,000 plus persons has already participated. The next one is Dodo. You need to follow them on Twitter as well, and you need to make a swap on Dodo via the Arbitrum network. So let's do the needful. So this is the Dodo application. What you need to do here is just to make a swap. The amount is irrelevant. If you're making a swap of 50 cents, $1, $20, $10,000, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you made a swap. So any token you have, you can just go ahead and select them right here and swap into any other token, and that will be recorded for you. For example, I have USDC here, which is the bridge one. If I want to swap, I'll just enter an amount, let's say for example $50, and I'll be able to swap into Ether. I just click on approve, confirm in my MetaMask wallet, and then come back to click on swap and confirm again in my MetaMask wallet, and it will be successful. So that's all you have to do for swapping on Dodo. I hope this is very clear. After that, you come back to the Galaxy application where you'll be able to claim your NFT. And this is the NFT, a peculiar encounter. I've been able to claim mine, like I said earlier on. So the next one is to provide liquidity on Swapper. So this is the Swapper application right here. Now you need to provide liquidity on each USDC. This is not the bridged USDC, it is the normal USDC. So make sure you have some for yourself, and then you head straight to liquidity right here, and you will see the other pairs that you can provide liquidity on, but you were asked specifically to provide liquidity on each USDC. So this is each USDC here. I've already provided liquidity. If this is your first time, which I believe it is, you just click on add liquidity and you go ahead to add liquidity on USDC wrap Ether. It doesn't also matter how much liquidity you are adding. The most important thing is that you added liquidity. After adding liquidity, go back to Galaxy and claim your NFT, which is the very one that you can see right now. Then go back to Swapper and remove your liquidity if you want to do that immediately. You can see that I have some liquidity here, and if I click on remove liquidity, you see the amount of liquidity I have, which is not much. So right now I can go ahead to remove this liquidity. After approving, I'll have the option to remove my liquidity, and with that we have just done Arbitrum Odyssey week 5. It is that simple. I hope you're following. Okay, so this is all for Arbitrum week 5. We're waiting for week 6 and finally week 7, and we'll be done with this Odyssey. All right, so next one is the Manta quest. Like I said, this quest has been on for a while now, and this quest is ending on the 17th of this month. Okay, so you can still participate and position yourself, and Manta has raised $36 million. Their airdrop is confirmed, token is confirmed. What do we have to do? There are different quests we can participate in. If you take a look, you see that I still have some points I need to claim based on the activities I've done in the past. I have claimed so many of them already, and some of them has already come to an end. For example, this one has ended, so you cannot participate anymore. I've claimed it. This has ended, you cannot participate anymore, and this has also ended, but a lot of them are still on for you to participate in. So I'm just going to show you some steps you need to take to participate in this. Now, there are some of them that are just social activities, like following on Twitter, retweeting, liking, tagging your friends, and so on and so forth. Those ones you don't need funds to participate, but there are some that you definitely need funds to participate in, which takes me to the bridge activities. So let's get started with the bridge activities. And the first bridge you want to interact with is the Manta native bridge. This is very important. So you have to bridge from Ethereum mainnet into the Manta network. Connect to Ethereum mainnet and bridge from Ethereum into Manta Pacific mainnet. It is called deposit, but we all know that it is bridging. So enter any amount here and go ahead to bridge, for example 0.01, and then you go ahead to click on deposit. Right now it's saying insufficient because I don't have enough funds in my Ethereum account. So after that, you wait for a few minutes and those funds will be in your Manta Pacific network account. I hope this is very clear. This is their main bridge. Make sure you interact with it. Very important. Now the next one is for us to use the mini bridge.chine.tools. Okay, so this is another bridge which is a secondary bridge, and they're asking you also to bridge into Manta from any network of your choice. Just select Manta right here. You will see it, and then go ahead to bridge into Manta. Select the network where you want to bridge from. For example, we just have ZK Sync error here. Then enter any amount. Go ahead to click on send and confirm in your MetaMask. So this is one of the bridges you are asked to use in the Manta quest. And the next one is wallet. Actually, I've not been able to use this bridge. It has to do with withdrawal and the rest of them, and it talks about smart contract and so on and so forth. So I've not been able to use it. If you know how to use it, then fine, go ahead and do that. But from what I can see, it requires you to have some funds in a smart contract or something, and then paste in the address that is going to be receiving this fund, which is supposed to be your Manta address, and enter the amount you want to withdraw and click confirm. And below here, you see that I have zero balance on this contract. So for now, I just left it. I didn't do anything on this. And the next one is messing.fi. Now they have a promo going on based on service fee, but even at that, their gas fee is still very high. But you can just take advantage of it and do it just for once, because that's exactly what I did. I used this bridge just for once. So you can bridge from any network of your choice into the Manta network. Just select the network, enter the amount, and you are good to go. And the next one is Arbitrum Finance. A lot of us are already familiar with Arbitrum Finance. We have been using it, and Arbitrum Finance has also promised an airdrop. If you have been using it for a while, you need to go straight to Galaxy and check the Arbitrum Finance quest and claim the NFTs based on the number of transactions you have executed on Arbitrum Finance so far. Here you make sure you switch to V2 and then select the Manta network, which of course you're going to be bridging into. Okay, so here is Manta network. Then enter the amount and go ahead to bridge into Manta network. This is it for Arbitrum.finance. The next one is Auto Finance. I've been talking about this bridge for a long time now. I also want to believe that a lot of you have been using this bridge. So here, once again, you're going to select Manta network and you're going to be bridging into the Manta Pacific network. Select the network you want to bridge from and go ahead to enter the amount and click send, then confirm in your wallet, and you are good to go. Bridging into Scroll and out of Scroll via this bridge also gets you rewarded. In fact, they have a referral program which you can also take advantage of. All right, the next one is zkbridge.com. This one, we're also very much familiar with it because one, it is backed by Binance, two, it has integrated layerzero, and three, they have promised an airdrop. So a lot of us have been using the ZK bridge for a long time. In fact, they have a program currently going on which they are going to be distributing about 500k of their token to participants. You can also look at that if you are interested in. So what you have to do here is to bridge an NFT into the Manta Pacific network from BNB or OPBNB. So for example, let's say I want to bridge from BNB. I'll just select this. Then I'm going to look for an NFT that I have in BNB by going straight to import my NFT. So I have some NFT right here. If I click on this very one, then click confirm. The next thing I have to do is to import this NFT. Next, then I'll go ahead to select the Manta network, which is right here. Okay, here it is. Then click on next, then approve it and click on transfer. Right now, I am not bridging because I've already done this activity. So this is exactly how you need to bridge your NFT in the ZK bridge. Okay, I hope this is clear. The next bridge we're supposed to use is the Reno.fi bridge. This guys also look promising. In fact, it is becoming one of my best bridges out there right now. Of course, you have to launch the bridge, which I've just done, and these are the number of transactions I have done so far, from Scroll to Manta and from Manta to Scroll, and the other ones are there as well. Okay, so what you have to do is to select the Manta network, which is also right here. Then select the network you want to bridge from. For example, I have Arbitrum 1 here, which is cool. Then select the token. Bridging other tokens other than it is going to give you additional points on Galaxy. So let's say you want to bridge USDT from Arbitrum to Manta. It is very much encouraging to do that. Then after that, go ahead and select Ether, which we have here, and bridge into Manta as well. You have bridged USDT and Ether at the same time, so you're going to be getting some more points for doing just that. And also, you may have just killed two birds because there's a rumor out there that Reno.finance is going to be doing an airdrop very soon. So using this bridge is not a bad idea at all. In fact, like I said, I have made it one of my best bridges out there. And the final bridge we're going to be looking at today based on Manta Quest is layerswap.io. Okay, we have also been using this bridge for some time now, especially for those of us that want to bridge into Stacknet. I've been using it for that purpose for a very long time, ever since they launched. Okay, so from here you will see that you have your Manta Pacific network. Then go ahead and select the network you want to bridge from. For example, Arbitrum again. There's a minimum amount you can bridge. You shouldn't go below that. So enter the amount, for example 0.003, and then choose your address right here, which of course is your MetaMask address. Then go ahead and confirm in your wallet, and you receive your funds in your Manta Pacific network. I hope this is very clear. So with this, we have just performed the bridge task. Now there is something else you should do. If you have enough funds, you can bridge $100 in one transaction into the Manta network, and you're going to be earning additional points. If you also have $1,000, you can go ahead to bridge in one transaction and you earn more points. All right, let's quickly look at the swap DEXs you should use based on the Manta Quest. In fact, they are specifically asked us to use these DEXs. The first one, of course, is the Pacific swap.xyz. This, in my opinion, is the Manta DEX. Of course, you should make sure you're on the Manta network. Then go ahead to launch your app and swap any amount. There is no specific amount at all. Anything you swap is going to count. You can swap from Ether to USDC, USDT. Select the token. They are all here. It depends on where you want to swap into. Okay, this is for the Pacific swap. The next swap DEX is OpenOcean. Yes, this one I have also used it. It is amazing. Again, you have to swap into USDC or vice versa. Any swap you make is definitely counting. The next DEX is Izumi.finance. I actually love this DEX because their fees are really cheap. Okay, I've used it separately for ZK Sync and for other networks as well. Again, you have to swap from Ether into USDC or vice versa. It is definitely going to count. It doesn't matter the amount, like I said earlier on. And the next one is Aperture.finance. So here you have to make sure you select the Manta Pacific network. There are other networks right here, and they are swapping via the Uniswap desk. Okay, but this one is on the Aperture swap, and it's very important to make a swap right here because there is also a rumor of a future airdrop from these guys. Again, you have to select the token you want to swap from and also select the token you want to swap into. All right, this is that simple. And the next one is the quickswap.exchange. I think they just included this one recently, and here you can swap into any token of your choice as well. If you swap one time, you're going to get 10 points. If you swap 5 times, you're going to get additional 50 points. It is all in the Manta Quest. I've done this recently and I'm waiting for my points to reflect so I can easily claim them. And I also noticed that they added another new quest asking us to bridge tier into the Manta network. So now I've not done this particular one because I'm here to find out how to convert some of my tier into tier.n, which is the tier neutron. So once I'm able to do that, I will also let us know. But then if you know how to do it, just go ahead and bridge your tier into the Manta network. All you have to do is to connect your keplr wallet, switch to the neutron network on keplr, enter the amount of tier you want to bridge, paste in your Manta address here, and go ahead to bridge into Manta. And with that, you're going to have additional points on the Manta Quest. Okay, so these are the on-chain activities we need to do for Manta, which in my opinion are more important and are going to push you up there in the ladder of top users of the Manta network, which in return positions you for the Manta airdrop. Okay, but then there are other social tasks that you can also perform to earn more points on Manta. Let's take a look at some of them. That brings us back to Manta page on Galaxy. So the first one here has to do with a social task. Okay, you have to follow Manta, follow QuickSwap, and the rest of them. These are all social activities. By the time you're done, you'll be able to claim 1 NFT and 10 points. The next one has to do with some DeFi activities, which of course I talked about. That is making a swap on QuickSwap, whether one swap or 5 swaps, you're going to be earning about 60 points in total. Then there are other DeFi activities which I decided not to participate in, especially the repep. This one is too expensive, that is, the gas is too high, so I left it. And you need to provide liquidity here and leave it for 7 days. Then you need to make a swap like 5 times. So you need a lot of funds to do these particular activities. But if you feel like doing them, then it is fine. The next one is entertainment. This has to do with social activities. It is very simple. Just follow, connect, like, and you are good to go. But they have other financial activities connected to it as well. We have the ZK holding, which means you have to buy no less than 50 cheap token. I don't know how much it is. I did not do it at all. You have to create or join a game. The next one is the Manta social activities. Again, I did not do some of these ones like the Ask Match, ZK Portrait Pass Light, and some other ones right here, which I decided not to participate in. But I also did so many of them, like minting the Pacific Celebratory ZK SBT. This is very simple to do. All you have to do is to go straight to the link here and just connect your wallet, select the Pacific Celebratory ZK SBT, and go ahead to mint it. Again, you have to mint on OmniC. I have done this before, so it just clicked for me. And then you have to send a message on the mail. I talked about the mail as well. If you have been sending on Manta, then you don't need to worry yourself. Just come here and claim this point. So this is exactly how this one works. The next one is the bridge feast, which I've just showed you how to do all of that. Remember, so these are all the bridges I've used, and I've claimed my points as well. This is all for the Manta quest. If you have time, you can do this very quickly, so you'll be able to claim your points before the 17th of November. But before we go, there is a huge rumor out there about layerzero airdrop just being around the corner. And like I said at the beginning of this video, layerzero airdrop is definitely coming. Yes, I will come back to celebrate with every one of us by the time the layerzero airdrop goes live. Thank you so much for watching. I trust you got value. Smash the like button and share this video with everyone out there. I will definitely see you in my next one. And don't forget, we are gonna make it. Bye.